In 1992, following the peace agreements, El Salvador undertook the challenge of diversifying exports and generating stable and permanent jobs. In response to a strategic bet, the textile, apparel, and free zone sector was strongly promoted as a major source of employment and currency. 19 years later, we proudly recognize that we have won the bet, becoming one of the most important strategic sectors for our country. We have honored El Salvador. For each dollar the government decides to invest in our sector, El Salvador receives 5, which are reflected in 1. Employment, 2. Exports, 3. Corporate social responsibility, 4. Economic and social development, 5. Contributions to the area of health, retirement funds, and to the national income. We have multiplied El Salvador's benefits by 5. Employment. Our industry provides a living for more than 1 million Salvadorans. We are El Salvador's most important source of employment. We generate more than 80,000 direct jobs in the textile, apparel, and free zone sectors, and over 200,000 indirect jobs, representing more than 50% of the manufacturing industry's overall employment. 60% of the jobs generated by the sector are carried out by women, most of them being heads of households. We provide personal growth and enrichment opportunities to employees. People having different school levels may apply, get trained, obtain a job, and excel professionally.
Tengo 13 años de trabajar en la empresa y esos 13 años para mí pues han sido de victoria, porque la verdad de las cosas que la empresa nos da todas las prestaciones. Aquí me han ayudado para que ellos sigan continuando en los estudios. También mi casita, aquí me ayudaron como para poderla terminar de pagar.
The sector moved forward from assembling parts previously cut in other countries to producing most of the industry's components for final products. The process has required training for thousands of Salvadorans, giving them the opportunity to improve job qualification levels as well as the living standards of their families. Exports. We represent more than half of El Salvador's total exports. Foreign exchange earned by the industry annually represents more than $500 million in intermediate consumption through productive chains with local providers of all kinds of goods and services. For example, garments need buttons, zippers, fabrics, elastics, yarns, dyes, labels, and other supplies, which are purchased locally. Production facilities require several services to operate, including construction, maintenance, electricity, communications, logistics, and transportation, making the sector one of the strongest buyers of goods and services. Hundreds of thousands of people benefit from the sector's extraordinary growth, which is a direct result of the vision and confidence of entrepreneurs who have enabled production diversification into other sectors such as electronics, agribusiness, aeronautics, and services. Currently, El Salvador produces everything, from the fiber to the finished garments. We are the only country in Central America with specialized technological processes to streamline large-scale production. El Salvador holds an acclaimed position as a global supplier of garments and textiles for the United States, being the third largest provider of men's underwear, the fourth largest provider of cotton t-shirts and nylons, the sixth largest provider of women's suits, and the ninth largest provider of sweaters. corporate social responsibility. We are leaders promoting several corporate social responsibility programs that favor communities, workers, and the environment. Many companies have medical assistance clinics, provide transportation to employees, and foster important activities such as health fairs, agricultural projects, provision of school supplies and food, cleaning campaigns, educational and counseling programs for the youth, water treatment plants, and industrial waste disposal programs. Economic and social development. We are the greatest contributor to local economic development and to increasing the Human Development Index nationwide.
Pues American Park me ha ayudado enormemente. He observado el crecimiento económico y social, y ya con mi gestión ha crecido, además de lo económico y social, ha crecido en lo deportivo.
National Income, Health and Retirement Funds. We provide more than $550 million annually on legal benefits, deductions to employees and suppliers, employers' contributions, and custom duties on imports. We quintuplicate El Salvador's benefits. For every dollar the government decides to invest in our sector, the country in return receives 5. How does the country receive these benefits? We invigorate, intensify, and strengthen local economies as they become providers of goods and services, including public transportation, food services, educational and recreational activities, to mention a few. Who would not want to quintuplicate benefits? Let's work together to improve what we already have. We are El Salvador's largest permanent employer. We are the best business for the country. We are also the largest and the strongest. We quintuplicate El Salvador's benefits.